Hi, I'm Kelly Yang and welcome to KYP. There's been a lot of talk about Syrian refugees in recent months. Well, today I want to talk about a group that no one is talking about, the Rohingya people of Myanmar. What I found out about them will shock you. The Rohingya people are an ethnic minority group living in Myanmar. There are about 1.3 million of them, and they've been living in Myanmar for centuries, since long before the colonial period. They are Muslim and speak a language similar to Bengali, but to be clear, they're not from Bangladesh, they're from Myanmar. After British rule ended in Burma, a military junta took control. Over the years, the Burmese military brutally murdered thousands of Rohingyas just because they're different. They speak a different language and have a different faith than Buddhism, which 89% of the population practices. As such, they are not regarded as one of the country's 135 official ethnic groups, and the Myanmar government refuses to give the Rohingya people citizenship. Incidentally, the Nobel Peace Prize recipient and Burmese state councillor Aung San Suu Kyi refuses to speak directly on the issue of Rohingya in her home state. Days after her party won in Myanmar's historic elections, one of Aung San Suu Kyi's key aides said that helping the persecuted Rohingya is not a priority. Well, that's kind of a problem. Because Rohingya people have no citizenship, they do not have passports. They cannot go to school, get access to healthcare, or apply for many jobs. They're also not allowed to leave. In Myanmar, they're told, Bengali, go back to your country. While in Bangladesh, they're told, Burmese, go back to your country. Most live in camps, which are technically camps for their own protection, but are essentially concentration camps. Without access to proper food or health care, many die from totally treatable and preventable diseases like tuberculosis. Not surprisingly, many of the Rohingya choose to be smuggled out of Myanmar by human traffickers rather than sitting around waiting to die. Every day, scores of Rohingya put their lives at risk on rickety boats bound for Thailand and Malaysia. Many drown at sea. Indonesia and Malaysia routinely turn boats away. The UN estimates that as many as 25,000 Rohingyas have been smuggled out of Myanmar in just the first 3 months of 2015 alone. And for the lucky few who make it to the other side, they're in for a brutal awakening. In Thailand and Malaysia, traffickers demand large ransoms, upwards of thousands of dollars per head. Men get sold into forced labor on fishing boats or on farms. In fact, the shrimp you and I eat for dinner might have been caught by a Rohingya slave in Thailand. The women get sold into marriages. Many end up in overcrowded and grim Thai detention centers where they frequently stay for years. For the select few who avoid getting sold into human slavery or thrown into a detention center, the prospects are still dire. With no citizenship or rights in their new countries and nowhere to be deported to, the Rohingya end up living in impoverished slums. Some of them find work illegally, but are paid well below the minimum wage. As terrible as it all sounds, so far, a lot of countries have been like, meh, not our people, not our problem. In Australia, where many Rohingya refugees try to dock, Australia's immigration minister recently said, quote, there are 20 million displaced people around the world. We can't help everybody. Do you agree with that? Whose responsibility should it be to help the Rohingya people? Should the UN step in and force Myanmar to give them citizenship? Should they be given their own land? In December of 2014, the UN General Assembly signed a resolution urging Myanmar to give the Rohingya full citizenship. And in July of 2015, the UNHCR also signed a resolution urging Myanmar to give the Rohingya full citizenship. But so far, it hasn't happened yet, and meanwhile, thousands are still fleeing and dying. What do you think should be done about the situation? Leave me your thoughts and comments. I'd love to hear from you. And because not many people are talking about the Rohingya, I hope you'll share this video and talk about it with your classmates and friends. Until next time, I'm Kelly Yang, and thanks for watching KYP. Hey guys, a lot of people think we're just a video channel, but we're actually a school. Learn with us at our learning centers in Asia or online. To find out more, enroll in classes, or to teach with us, go to kellyyang.edu.hk.